So this is a problem that we run into a lot of the times in Indiana. It's not always blue skies like this. There's a lot of clouds, and these clouds are getting in the way of the sunlight. Changes the way everything looks. We have to constantly update our settings as we're shooting. Maybe we have to redo the whole take. Who knows?
I was like, what's that sound? Tristan and I learned a valuable lesson the other day. One of the things that we do a lot of, for those of you who do not know, we do a lot of real estate photo and video, and we got the opportunity to go shoot a commercial property. I do my preliminary research. We look at, what the site map looks like. We look at what's surrounding it, and we felt pretty good about it. So we go.
Today we got a nice little lot behind us on a real busy road, and they're just having some trouble getting it listed and sold. So that's where we come in to really capture and showcase not just the property, but all the surrounding properties, the surrounding industries, and showcase that if somebody wanted to start a business here, there's plenty of other companies in the same area that are going to be drawing customers in to help you and your business. So if you're a real estate agent, this is a great way to get your property recognized and known in the area.
Tristan takes the wheel on the first one. He goes up there, and you did the video first.
Yep.
So then I grabbed it, did some photo work. I'm literally, up getting ready to pull this thing out of the sky, and Tristan and I are walking towards my car, which we had parked in a vacant lot. There's a lot of buildings around there that aren't used anymore. We're walking over to the car, and as soon as we're getting probably about 10 feet away from the car, this truck comes out of nowhere and slams on his brakes and slides in front of my car. Thought he was going to hit my car, and gets out and is just screaming at us. And he's telling us that we could have killed somebody and this and that. And we're just like, whoa. I mean, neither Tristan nor I are really hotheads. Nah. It's not one of those things where, we're not looking for confrontation, and if somebody's looking for it, we're not going to facilitate it.
Yeah.
So a guy comes up to us and is just losing his mind. We're like, what is the deal? And he's like, my name is so-and-so, and there's an airport back here, and you could have killed somebody. And it's like, I'm like, whoa, dude, like there's flight maps and all these things that, if I'm in a area that I'm not supposed to fly, it tells me I can't fly. Like, sorry, man. He tried to touch my car, which it's touching my personal property. And I was like, look, I get it, but you can handle this in a different way. Like, you're going to need to step away from our personal property and let us handle this. I'm sorry, but you need to back up.
He acted as if we were doing it maliciously, like we were going out of our way to put someone in danger. And it was just a very weird situation to be in.
Yes. And you fully have the ability to fly around these private airports.
If you look at it from a, like Google Maps or GIS map or anything like that, and you look down, it is a patch of grass. It is a long strip of a patch of grass with cornfields around it. So from the air, we do not see an airport, like as we're flying around getting our footage and our photos. Like it didn't stand out. It didn't appear on any of our maps or radars or anything as contested airspace or anything like that.
But just like anything, just like 48 hour, good things are born out of necessity. And it was after that encounter, we went back and looked at our processes just to make sure that we were, following the right guidelines and being smart.
What can we learn from this situation?
Yes. So we found a really cool app made by Aloft, and it's called Before You Fly. It does outline a little bit further than what we had. But again, you have the clear to fly around a private airport like that. And the guy, he wasn't the owner of the land. There's all of these things that come into play later on that we found out that, we were fully within our rights to be doing what we were doing because we checked our boxes.
Right.
And he was not. Right. So,
and in that situation, it's good because it helped us become more informed. So if we're ever in that situation again, if we're abiding by the FAA and their flight maps, then we have absolutely no concerns on our end. And if someone ever confronted us again, we can show them these maps, and not just the ones that we checked before we went out and flew. We'll actually have something live that we can show them.
Yes.
Okay, so first we have to get to the
airport.
Do you see the
airport?
Where?
So the whole time we were up, we were looking for planes. I mean, we were looking for airports. we were looking for large birds, and there was none. So it was a mountain of a molehill.
Yeah, exactly.
It was a non-problem. It was a teachable moment, and had he explained it to us in a rational, easy to understand, and less elevated tone, maybe we could have learned it from him instead of having to research the additional information on our own. But you know what? Either way, we learned the lesson at the end of the day.
Yeah, and had a crazy story because, gosh, the things we wish we would have been filming otherwise on the ground, because holy crap, like you couldn't
make it up. I thought it
No.
was just like some country guy that was really excited to take his truck out that day because he came flying over that hill at like 70, and it was a good little hill.
Oh,
and
yeah.
He comes over up to a T, like the hill and the T are within like 20 feet apart. So he's flying over the hill at like 50. He slams on his brakes, drifts over the T rocks, and then cuts back again and like does this little S turn, and then like whips up right next to our car, all within like 3 seconds. I was like, dude, this guy's going to kill someone.
Oh,
and
yeah.
we're sitting there laughing, and then he gets out of our vehicle and starts to confront us, and we're like, wait, he says we're going to kill somebody, and he's going nuts. And the funniest part was after he leaves, he gets in his vehicle and he starts to pull away while on his phone texting. And I was like, the irony, we're going to kill a pilot, you know, and end quote of what he said. We're going to kill a pilot. One, you know, the airspace is up, down, left, right, all around. You know, him on his phone in the middle of a road, like he's got like 15 feet of not hitting someone. What a guy. I hope he's doing well, and I hope he gets his blood pressure checked.